We know Greg Abel and Ajit Jain are likely successors for Berkshire Hathaway. What does the next generation of the company look like?
Greg will have some extraordinary circumstance, but he's going to succeed me. And then he will be sitting in a position where he needs his equivalent or something close to his equivalent, because he's better at many things than I've been. He will need that substitute. And when the question comes where we know Ajit's opinion on that, but Greg will probably be the one that will make the final decision. I mean, it's his responsibility, and Ajit will give him his best advice, and I think the odds are very, very, very high that Greg would follow it. So, but those are not easy questions. It isn't like everybody talks about the executive bench and all of that sort of thing, which is baloney. I mean, you don't have that many people that can run the largest gap net worth company and all kinds of diverse businesses. But you don't need 5 people either. And you need a lot of good operating managers, and you need somebody at the top that allocates capital and make sure that you've got the right operating manager. And we've designed something where we separate the insurance and the rest of the business, and I think it's a very good design. But they would not be smart. We wouldn't be smart to name that decision now about the two different areas of the business, because a lot can change between now and then, and the most likely change is that this job changes. Charlie?
I've got nothing to add. We have a lot of good people that have risen in the Berkshire subsidiaries, and there's a reason why our operations have by and large done better than other big conglomerate companies. And one of them is that we change managers way less frequently than other people do. And that's helped us.
When Paul Andrews died, we knew who he thought should take over there, but there wasn't any reason to announce that. I mean, Paul Andrews I wish he'd lived to be 100. We had one of our managers die not long ago, and how old was he at Garin?
Yeah, mid-90s, Seymour.
Yeah, Seymour Lichtenstein. And Seymour, I wrote him a letter when he was 80, and I said, I'm glad you're 80, and I'll write you again when you're 90. And I wrote him again when he was 90, and he didn't make it to 100. But he had a terrific fellow following him, and they really managed it jointly to some extent as the years went by. But it's case by case. And the main thing to do is have the right person running the whole place.
Warren Buffett and Charlie Munger explained that one reason for the success of Berkshire Hathaway is their strategy of changing managers less frequently than other companies, allowing for continuity and stability in operations. They discussed the importance of having a clear succession plan in place for the leadership of Berkshire Hathaway and how they have identified Greg Abel as Buffett's likely successor. Buffett emphasized the importance of allocating capital effectively, which involves having the right people in place to manage the diverse businesses under Berkshire Hathaway's umbrella. Buffett discussed how they have decided to separate the insurance and non-insurance business under Berkshire Hathaway, and he believes it is a good design that will lead to better management of both segments. However, he also notes that the decision may change as circumstances evolve.